Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I've decided this morning I might like to do a bit of work on this. This is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I do like this. Which way does it go? Up like that. Isn't it nice? So sometimes you go back and you find the things that you're working on and by gee, they make that looks so good. And in here I've got these dear little red little flowers, and I'm thinking about putting some of them on there somewhere. And then in here I have some little dragonflies. And they're on a earring. I did take some off the earring so I can find them. You won't be able to see them on here, but oh, there you can look. Wait a minute, I'll see what colour, if I got any more. I have, because I still haven't undid them all off the earring. I've been really slack doing that, haven't I? But you know what? You got things. It's got lots to do. They look good. I'll have another one. It looks nice. That's 3. Be enough for the time being. I suppose I could put a turtle on there, could I? I don't know. You never know, Sonia. I might put a turtle on. No, I don't want the blue. How about a purple mirror? Yes, I might put on a purple mirror somewhere. Okay, I'll just set it back in there for the time being. You never know, I might change my mind. Those look good. Where will I put them? I suppose where they are is good. They're only small and thin, but you can still see them. You know, it's not like they're invisible or anything. I might put the little red. I'm going to put the little red flowers on here first. These little tiny things. That's what I want to do now. So I'm only going to be doing a bit on here today because my time's going along flat out. So I've got to get a bead needle. It's not got to going around the corner really flat out. That one is, isn't it? I did bring me beads. I did bring me needle book in here. I know I did. Now what have I done? It's in front of me because it's full of everything good. Might put some more pages. Might put some bits of felt down in between these, like put tip-ins so they don't get caught up with one another. I'm thinking about doing that. Okay, now all I've got to do is find a piece of a bit of thread that I'm happy to put on there in a colour that I'm happy to use. Not too much to ask, is it? Oh, look, and I found these. Now I've had these for ages and I forgot that I had them. Because I do that, you know. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? They got silk. They got silky stuff over them. See? And they're yellow, and I like them. They make a good lemon, wouldn't they? That's nice. Yeah. Anyway, let's get a piece of thread. I'm going to sew on red ones, aren't I? So let me see. I did say I was going to get my red cotton and my other colour cottons out of this box, didn't I, before I come back in here? But today was a bit of we had stuff to do today, and oh, look at that, I think I've got some. That was good. Right, yeah, so we were doing bits today, and so I didn't get in here till late, but I want to do a bit of work on this. I need to get some of these things finished, and things come along till you get more ideas when you get new stuff. But I was just seeing that sitting there, and I thought, the little red flowers are nice. They can go along one of these, along there maybe, up along there. I don't know. We'll find a place. So inside of them, they probably need little beads, and I did not bring those in with me. Oh dear, truly. Didn't I? Oh, Jeremy brought his stuff in for me. He probably didn't think I wanted them. They weren't in the going out pile. Anyway, I didn't think I'd be any long. That was a little broken. That's not good. Never mind. You can't get everything perfect, can you? You cannot get everything perfect. You know what? I should have got a thicker piece of cotton, and I just could put a knot in it. But I think I want a little yellow bead in the middle. I'll have a look. I'll see if I can find something. These red ones on here. I showed them in the thing that I got from Timu in the Timu hall, and I did say that they were probably meant to be on fingernails or something. Oh, look at that. That's snazzy. Righto, what little beads have I got? I can see where they are. I can see where they are. Doesn't help me one bit though, does it? Excuse me. I'll just move these. These should be back in their pots. You know, Sonia didn't put those away. I must admit I've been really naughty with that. Been naughty not putting them away, but I've got these metallic ones here that I'll get out. I will never use all the stuff that I have, but who has to? Why would we? Why would we have to use it all? Seems wrong to me. I've got some of these. Can't wait to get these out of these pots so they don't scratch me on the back of the hand. And I'm going to get a new setup in here. I'm taking out one lot of shelves. I'm putting in a bigger table. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the stuff in the shelf. You know, when you're laying in bed and you're thinking about doing these things, you've got heaps of space. The place is so much bigger than when you come in the next day, look at it, think, oh my goodness me, what was I thinking about putting there? Because, you know, that's not going to work. But, yeah, well, I'm not going to be too concerned. I'll probably get it to go somehow. There we go. That looks really cool. Oh dear. And I'm really getting excited about doing some recycling things. Okay, because I do love to recycle. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to go and get a bit of stuff and show you, like clothes, you know, how you can get the fabric off them to use in your work. And I've got videos on some of that sort of thing, but not many. I've only got a few that I've done on that sort of thing. But, you know, there's so many ideas out there. That one hasn't got a hole in it, and that's okay, because this just adds a dear little piece, a dear little bit of niceness, doesn't it? So you put your flower bead on first, and then you add the little bead, and then you go back down through the flower. And that way you've got this dear little bit of trim across the top of this. I don't think I will, I'm just sort of guessing how far apart they're going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be filling this one up as much as but it's got a good lot of stuff on it. It's got a nice lot of stuff on it. It's the thing itself you don't want to take away from it. You know, crikey. And my tweezers, still both pairs. I've still dropped down the side of the table. I haven't got them back out yet. Oh dear, I don't know, Sonia. I forget. I can't help it. I've got so many things on my mind. When I was about 40, I said to my doctor at the time, who was a really wonderful man, he was the best doctor ever. You know, he was a doctor. He was really, really good. He never gave you a pill every time you went there, which I didn't want. He helped you and talked to you and told you what was going on, and you know what I mean. But anyway, so I forgot what I was going to say now. Righto. The doctor said, I said to him one day, I said, keep forgetting things all the time. And he said, it's okay. He said, we've got all that stuff over the years stored up in our memories. He said, you got to go through, sort it out and get out the bit you want. He said, don't worry about it. He said, it's all good. Oh, I wish he had never left here. Geez, he was a nice man. You go in there to see him and he would talk to you about what was the matter. And doctors these days are okay. The one I've got now, she's a lot better than what I've had in the past too. But she's good. But, you know, the doctors can't... Once you used to go to the doctor, they'd check everything and then they'd talk to you about how you felt. You go in there now and they want to know what's wrong, so why do you bother going if they're going to... But you got to get a test or you got to get a prescription or something like that, don't you? You know, so there's one snazzy. It's got a bit of shiny in the centre of it. The other ones must have missed out on getting the shiny bit. But anyway, you can't keep everything, you can't remember everything all the time, he told me, so not to worry about it. To which that was about nearly 30 years ago, and I still forget sometimes, but you still remember what you need to know. I think so anyway. Remember what I need to know, I hope. My husband has a really good recall memory. He's really, really good in these things that I don't. Well, he used, put it this way, he used to. I think sometimes he couldn't be bothered. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to just go up along here, right? And I'm picking up these bits at the back because I want this to keep, because I had them so far apart, and my words are getting mixed up again. I got my own language going. Somebody said that she'd invented her own language too, doing 2 words at a time. I don't know. We're thinking, talking faster than what we're thinking, I suppose. But anyway, I'm doing this because I want to fasten it down a bit better, each little bead, because they're a fair way apart. And I just go up along here, pick up just the top, the bit of fabric under the bottom, I should say. And that way it should be all nice and cosy now. They're not going anywhere. Rightio, very nice. And end it off. So I did like the way too I put some sequins on that, on that. Oh dear. On some. Put the cotton through the needle. It'll work. Anyway, so I do like the way I did the sequins on with the buttonhole stitch, so I'm going to do that on this too. Oh dear. On the piece that I'm working on, that is over there to my right with all the other pieces I'm working on, I just felt like doing something with this one today. I just did. I'm going to end this off now. I probably did enough that it'd never come undone, which it won't unless you're pulling at it and cutting it up. It shouldn't come undone. Excuse me. Okay, so I think I tipped one down the side there, didn't I? Yeah, but you didn't have it. I'll glue him on if I have to one day if I need him. I will. Now, what are we doing? I think I'll do the dragonflies. Oh, in a minute. I'm going to do this. I might have to draw a little line to go along. What do you reckon? I need to draw a little line so I can do me chain. Oh, it's a chain stitch thingy, isn't it? It's not what I just said it was. I wonder where I've put that. Can anybody tell me what it was on? Remember I did the... Oh yeah, I know. Here it is. Oh, God. Goodness me, I had all these beautiful pieces cut out and I just dropped them on the floor. I should have put them in something, shouldn't I? It's my own fault. Oh, dear. I got most of them back. See that? That's his chain stitch. And it's stitched on there. And I do like it. So, I'm going to put it along or around something here. The sequin. Okay. I think I'll do it. I haven't done any more on this. But it's not too bad. I'll get back to it when I feel that way inclined. Geez, I've got some work on this stuff, haven't I? There's some work on these things. There surely is. I need sequins. Yes, I know, and they're out there, but I have got some in here. And I think the yellow ones might be the way to go on this. Yeah, because they were out there with the other things. Okay. I've got green ones here that are... They might be too big. And the blue... I might look into that, eh? What do you reckon? The more supplies I get, the more ideas I get, I think. Look at those. They could go on here too, couldn't they? So many things to put on here. I'm going to put a few of these on. Bit of everything, eh? It's a bit of fun. Gee. I wonder what I'd do with this if I put him on there somewhere. Oh, isn't that jazzy? Oh yes, I do like that. There's a nice red one. There's a green one and a yellow one. I don't know. I'll just leave them sitting there for the time being until I get the idea. Now what can I do with these? I wonder if I've got enough green ones to do. I have. These little green ones are good. Okay. Alright. That one back. We'll see how we go with those. But I want to put them on a... So that's got to be finished. That hasn't been finished yet, and neither has that. Oh wow, Sonia, you're fiddling about all over the place. You haven't done that. Doesn't matter. I think I've got to do this one here too. I've got a lot of work on it. I might take it out with me today when I go out and use it for something. I mean, work on it if I can. If I get a chance, I'll work on it. Good needle, right? Cotton, we want a nice green, maybe. The green to go with that, do you think? I think that's a bit... that's not right. The other one here I can see is not good because it's... How about that? Is it too thick? Too bright a green, and that one's a silky green. I don't like playing with the silky green ones. I suppose I don't mind it. Look at it. Look what I've done to it. I dropped it. You know, when you do that, it's pretty hopeless. Anyway. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to use it if I can find an end. I'm sure it would have to be cut somewhere. Go up in there, you. I'm going to put this on it. I'm only going to have a few strands. A bit long. So you shouldn't probably have it that long, Sonia, because that's going to make it really hard to handle. Nothing like getting yourself in a cobbly old mess, is there? It's alright. One day when I feel like it, one day I'll untangle that. It's got to be when I feel like it. I'm just going to have half of this to start with. Leave the other half there. It's starting to get warm in here. Really cold outside though. It was 1 this morning when we got up. 1 degree. It was, I don't know what time that was. I can't remember now. 6 o'clock or something. I went back to sleep for a couple of hours anyway on the chair. Oh, it was freezing. I had my hat on, my scarf on, blanket over my legs. It was just, you know, how it is. Okay, so do I need a mark to go by? I don't think I do. I bought the pen to do the writing, but I never do it, do I? I'm just going to do this, you know, like, and I put a knot in that, yeah. Through there. Now you lay that down, that sequin, and you go through that. Okay? Maybe this would turn into a flower. There you go. I might make a flower. I hope so. Hope I don't muck it up. Come out this way and do one each side. Okay. And go steady. Go steady. And round here. Go down in next to where you come out. Put it out that far. Is that about right, or is that too far? That might be a bit too far. You want to gauge that if you can to get it right. That through there. and a sequin. Put the sequin down and go through the top of the sequin, like that. Very good. Now come up here. This camera's in the right place. Now, I want to put this back this way, so I'm going to turn it around again. Back over here. Like that. Oh dear. Oh dear, made it too long, did I? Should be right. Put that in there, on there. Go down in the back of there. In front of that, I mean. I'm talking. I'm going to have to take that out. I can't handle that. Oh dear. You must think I'm painful, you people. I'm sorry about this, but there's my sequin go. There's one there. Righto. I want it to be the same. I don't want it to be awkward looking. I want it to be nice. Now try this again, Sonia. Be careful now you didn't make any loose threads. Is that right? Yes, it is. Good. That's better. I don't know why, when I know I'm making a mistake, why do I keep going, I wonder? It's so weird. It's so weird. I keep on going. I don't know what I'm going to do about this camera. Sorry about this. Now, sequence. There. Go down in there. I reckon a crazy patchwork bag person look really good on that handle, that thing I bought. Don't you think? Really nice on that handle. But I had to buy the handle first so I could see how to do the size to do the piece of work. How to make the bag. I should be able to do that. Is that about right? Yeah. Yeah, just by the hair, just by a hair's breadth. It is just by a hair's breadth. It's only just because I don't want to. Put that down. Put it down on the thing, Sonia. It's the only way that I remember to do it right is to put this sequin down on here. Put that through there. I'll do one more and that should be enough, eh? It should make a whatever it is, whatever I've done. It would look alright. I just like to find different idea occasionally. I don't know whether people will like it or not. I'm going to put some more. I'm thinking about putting some more spokes in it anyway. Whether I'll do that or not, I don't know yet. I'll put a centrepiece in there though. I'll put a. Come on. I didn't want to stick it through the fabric. Okay. So there's one of those. It's flash, isn't it? So, does it look alright? Yes, it does. I think it looks okay. I need to put a different colour something in the centre of it though. And something here's not all pulled through together. Is it not tight enough? Wonder where that comes from, that bit. I'll just have to leave it, I guess. Catch it on there and sew it down a bit. Is it even sitting up? No, they're right. And sometimes if you get a little loose bit of thread, you better at best have to hang on to it with something. This stuff is really hard too to make a knot in, so I'm doing a few. Because it comes undone real easy, the knot, if you don't do them tight enough. Okay, now I need a middle for that. What sort of yellow bits have I got on here? Those ones there. I might get this one out of here, put in it. So, might be too big. Yeah, it looks a bit too big. Sorry about this. Me clearing my throat. I don't know why I was. I hope we don't get sick. Jeremy had to go to the chemist today, and he said all them people in there were all coughing. He said he left because he couldn't stay there. He said I didn't want to get sick because Margot's coming to visit this weekend, and if we get sick, we won't want her to come because we don't want her to get sick. I don't know a mother that wouldn't want her to get sick either, so we just have to tell her no, and that's not good because I haven't seen the tiny pet since Easter time, and I really want to see her. So I do hope that, I don't think there's anything in there the colour that I need. I do hope that he hasn't caught something off them people. Gee, I know they've got to go to the chemist to get their pills, I understand that, yeah, but you should keep your germs to your own self and not cough them at people. It's not good, that doesn't look good. You can't see it anyway. Okay, so stop faffing here, Sonia, and do something. Oh, goodness. I need some thread on here to start with, don't I? Do I need a red thing in there? Ah, there. Oh, hurry, less speed. My mother always said that too. She did. These are good. Can't put one of them on there. That's too big. They're the metallic ones, eh? I'm gonna put some, have I got a bit of thread on here? I do. I'm good, I'll throw none of this. I'll put some metallic ones on there. I'm going to do double thickness of thread, I suppose. Will work okay. And I'll put some beads in here. You can see that. There's one. So the lady from the chemist is bringing them up for me because she only lives around the corner. So she's going to deliver them for me because they started charging $5 delivery on your prescriptions. They might be keeping the prices of prescriptions down for a while like they said, but they still charge you $5. But I had to get a few things today. You can't not have your pills, can you? There we go. That looks all right. Except I'm sure I need something, you know, in between. I don't know. Looks like some sort of space thing. And that's okay. Let me get a bit of thread and lay it down there and see if that's what I'm after. Let me see. I'll use this, but it's not going to be, I won't be using it. I'll get something thinner. Here. Yes, I need to add a bit of this, don't I? See? See how you need a bit of that? Because you can tell that it's going to be awkward if it's not awkward, but not right. It's not going to look right unless you put a bit of that on there, okay? So I'll do that. And then those yellow sequins too there. I've got to finish doing these. Okay, so to start with, I think I'm just going to put one little strand of thread going in there. Just to start with, to see what that's going to look like. Okay, now I've got another one out here. Science project. Somebody's science project. There. These sequins are big too. That could be a little bit balking me, but I don't know. It's not too bad. I'll tell you, I made a fish today, and geez, it was a mess. Looked like a little pig, and I'm just not going to abuse that. So I'm just going to put the fish thing I bought in my next project. The little fish. I tried to do him. His face is really hard, and I'm a bit weird about making sure everything's just right, you know. I just like to make sure. Now that looks cool. That looks a bit better. Do I need to add some around the outside of this too? Or will that be gone too far? I'm going to end that off. Then I'll try putting it around the outside. Now I'm ending it off just in case I have to pull out the other. Because I don't want to take this bit out. I like it. I'd give it a bit of a lift. Did something for it. It did. Okay. Now, if I put those there somewhere, they're going to have to be a bit large. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. We can see that later. So I've got the little red ones on. I'm going to just try and put this over the outside to make these things look like they're not out there by themselves somewhere. Sequence. Put that down over there. And if I don't like it, I can take it off because it's not connected to anything. It doesn't matter, you know, it's not connected to anything. This has got the seam. Oh dear, is that going to be in the seam? Oh, just on the edge. And what am I doing way out here? I've gone over to the seam. Gee, I put that too close to the outside. I should have thought a bit more about that. Anyway, let me see what's going to happen if I... There's me seam. Is that me seam? Oh, goodness me. Should have checked this on you. You got all that way over there. I'm going to have to add a bit of that. I'm going to have to add some on there, aren't I? Yeah, you've seen me do that when you come to a stump in the road there. You see me do that. Had to add a bit. I might go up through the middle of this. No, I won't. I'll be here all day trying to find the hole. Come on. Nobody wants that to happen, do they? It blended it in a lot more. Keeping it a bit more interesting, you know. So the year's going past pretty smart. Hubby's going to be 60 this year in a few days, next Monday. He is. He said now then he'll be officially an old man. I don't know about that. I think he's been like an old man ever since I met him, really. I'm going to have to put that, which is okay. He was only 24, but he was 24 going on 80, I think. Now, I'm going to put a piece more fabric on that. I'm going to have to, aren't I? Because this is going to be the edge. I definitely need something on the end of that. Do you think you're going to have something close by? I doubt it very much, but I ain't got a bit of that. I suppose we could put a bit of that on there. Could we add that on? I don't know. It'd come down over that, but I can undo this bit. Righto, let's fix it. I do like to show you how to do any fixing. If you need to fix anything, it's easy. Nobody panic. So take that out, just the knot, and then only take a few of your stitches back if you got that. If you got this happening, what I've got happening. So you just want to take a few of your stitches out, which I can't get hold of the thingy. Righto. So look, there we go. Now don't cut them. Don't cut them. All right. Let's see, keep going. Bit further. Bit further. Now, so it just so happens, so I have this bit of purple here. Can I put that there? Is that going to work? Or do I have anything else that I can use instead of? I don't think I've kept any of that near me. And pieces of fabric, I've probably put them away somewhere, shoved them in a corner. Can't find that corner here anywhere close by. Right, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this because it'll work. Because it's not going to be that much showing. Oh dear, I should have measured that. What is wrong with me? Oh, that's right, enough. Keep going across here. Sometimes you do these things and you make a mistake. You don't want to have to put this in the too hard basket and never come back to it because you can't put what's the name on it. Right, I'll pull this through to the back. I'm going to thread a needle and end that off before I do anything else. Thread the needle and end this off. I think I've got time to do this. I don't think I'm going over the time. Well, I've got a blunt needle here, haven't I? So look, you still got your stitching on the other side. You haven't hurt anything. It's not ever going to come undone. Okay. And cut that off there. Right, now we need to put this into that space. Under there, like so. And turn it under and just put it up over that. Okay? You could have did it straight, so it'd be better if you do. Righto. And that way, it's not going to interfere with my willy gig thing, is it? It's not going to interfere with my willy gig thing one bit, is it? See? So I'm going to put that on there. I don't know why I haven't stitched along here yet. I don't know what I've been thinking about. Right, so I've got a needle and thread, and I do need something that's close to that colour because I don't want to that's good. I'm going to thread this, stitch it on, and I'll only just do it in a straight stitch to start with, and then I can go over it with something else after. I want to do that because I want to stitch it down. So I'll show you what it's going to look like. Now I could just use this same colour, and if I don't, I'll pull these out, okay? But I just wanted it to be of this colour to start with. Things getting caught up here. I never should have took more notice of that selvedge being overlapping over there. So you can put your stitches back over there, the green ones, if you want to, or not. You don't have this fluffy stuff everywhere. It's not actually cat hair either, for a change. It's not mine either. It's just, oh, you know, it's off of the piece of satin fabric. That's what it is. Okay. Come on. Alright, now I've got to get a different piece of thread, and I'm going to go around the outside really fast, and that'll be this. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to, I'm going to pull it out after. And I'll show you how it looks when I cut that off, and hopefully it'll work this time. And plus I've got this piece up this side. I need to get a drink. There's that there, see? But I'm going to put a piece of, I don't know, trim of some sort over that. I need to put a piece of trim up there, so I'm just going to sew around the edge of this with some big stitches. I was going to. I would have took it round there, and I've already sewn that enough so it won't need to be sewed down anymore. It'll be right. And then I can take these out after when I go to do the seams on it. I can feel that I've got the piece on the back still there with me. See? But then I've got to make sure I don't go over this bit here. Nobody wants that. Where are you? There. Oh dear, I hope this is going to work how I tried, how I hoped it would be. Just only barely getting the edge of that back piece. Now it doesn't matter if that's not fastened down. That is fastened down, but you know it's going to have to come off anyway. I'll cut that off there. So that's got a finished corner to it. Okay, and it's nearly the colour of that, so it's going. It looks all right. And then when I put the next thing on it, I'm just gonna. I think it'll look really good. That's really good. I'm pleased with that. I don't mind that thing. Now I've got to come on here and I've got to take some of these. That's on the bottom. I'm going to have to do a lot more work on here when I get a chance, okay? So I'm going to be busy, okay? You think we'll get to it. I love these little things. They look good, don't they? Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned a bit of something anyway, because I need to put these patches sometimes on things. It just that's the way that it is. I've got this lot going down here, and I'm hoping when I put the whatever that seam is down here, I can catch just that. Plenty of room. There's plenty of room to go along the bottom of there. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. There's plenty of room to put an edge seam along there, so it should be right. Now, hopefully, that'll be good. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.